Hello friends! We are kicking off another week with more candle reviews, and I promise that I have more content planned for you other than candle reviews. I am just trying to make sure that I get a lot of these thoughts out for you though, because if you are like me, my inbox is pretty much being hit daily with sale information. 'Tis the season. So I want to make sure that you guys all have this information if you have been looking at any of these candles and can be informed about making a purchasing decision for them. So obviously, what are we looking at today? We are looking at Homeworx Snickerdoodle Candle. This is their 4-wick 18-ounce format. It is currently available on homeworx.shop. I don't know if this one's showing up in Home Goods and Marshalls and TJ Maxx or if other retailers are carrying it, but I do know that as of the day that I am filming this, that it is currently in stock on the homeworx.shop website. Now the candle, I'm just going to tell you right now, it smells like what you're looking at right here. It smells like freshly baked freshly baked snickerdoodle cookies. So the scent notes on this are freshly baked cookie, sugar crystals, cinnamon, and warm vanilla. Yes, that would pretty much describe it. And I do think it's interesting that one of the scent note accords there is freshly baked cookie, because this does smell like you are baking snickerdoodles. It doesn't smell like a snickerdoodle that's been done for a couple of hours or even a day. This is like you just took it out of the oven or it's currently baking in the oven type of scent. It is beautiful. Definitely cinnamon in there, but this is not red hot cinnamon. This is not like like hot tamales or, you know, a cinnamon that can feel overboard. It's a very soft cinnamon scent. The scent note that I pick up the most is that cookie note in there. Definitely a little bit of warm vanilla. But yeah, this one is just, if you are on a diet, I would probably advise you to steer clear of this one, because I actually made myself some snickerdoodles after lighting this candle up for the first time. And I personally am not really, I mean, I like snickerdoodles, but they are not my go-to. I typically tend to stick with chocolate chip, or honestly, even better is a good peanut butter cookie, but I have a child with a peanut allergy, so I don't make them very often because, you know, I kind of feel bad that she can't eat them. Anyways, let's talk about the performance of this candle. Now this one, you know, this is where the review is, I don't want to say going to get a little wonky, but here's where I'm just going to throw up the caution flag a little bit. So this candle, the wicks on it have been doing the same thing that I would say most of my late fall, early winter candles have been doing, which has been that the wicks themselves are very sturdy and good. However, they have been doing the mushrooming at the very top, you know, when you get those carbon balls, which normally does not bother me very much because I'm pretty careful when I go to extinguish my flames. However, in this candle, I'm going to go ahead and lift it up and show you. So I'm sorry if I hope this doesn't make you sick or anything, but I'm going to show you what happened. You know, when I blew it out, you guys can see some of that wick residue fell into my wax pool. Now, granted, you know, most of the time you can't really see that when the candle cools off, you know, when the wax hardens. And sometimes it really doesn't cause any problems at all. But I have noticed, and it is possibly something to do with maybe the fragrance oils that they had to use to come up with the scent story here. But I am finding that on the last two burns here, and granted, it's getting pretty low, you know, I don't have a very deep wax pool going here, but I have found that on the last two burns, that wax residue is starting to impact the fragrance that I am getting, because I'm definitely getting a little bit of that sooty wick smell, you know, like I think if you guys are a frequent candle burners, you guys know what I'm talking about when the wick residue starts to taint the smell of the candle. So I would caution you a little bit on that. Now that could have been my own user error. However, I do only burn these candles a maximum of 3 hours. So I think, you know, if there's anything to maybe complain about, it might be those carbon balls. However, like I have said before, I will deal with that issue over the wicks falling over and moving on me like they were doing earlier this year. So, you know what, I'm just going to extend a lot of grace, because I think Homeworx, like probably many other companies, supplying goods, they are trying to make the best of a situation that they really don't always have full control over. I do know, like, this one came with the lid that's kind of the quote-unquote cheap looking lid. Harry has said that that is a temporary situation. It is a supply chain issue, and that hopefully they will be back to their sturdier, prettier lids. So the strength and throw on this one, about a 5, I would say, for both. This is not going to knock your socks off. This is, like I said, it's that fresh Snickerdoodle scent, but it really didn't carry any further in my living room. And honestly, I didn't even really smell it like when I walked in the front door, which I don't want to say I didn't smell it. It was just very, very faint. So the strength, this is not a knock your socks off type of scent. Same with the throw. This one wanted to stay predominantly in my living room. In fact, I couldn't even really smell it in the further corners of my kitchen, which is not that far from where I was burning this. So this is just like a little background scent. I would say that this is probably more of an ideal maybe bedroom candle, or maybe if you have a closed off kitchen, this would be a nice, that would be a nice place to burn it. But overall, this is not going to be your powerhouse, which, again, I've said this before, sometimes that can be a good thing, especially gourmands and florals. They can be headache-inducing if they are too strong. I know for a lot of people, myself included. This candle, it will probably not be a repurchase for me this season, just because I have so many holiday and Christmas scents in the lineup here. It was nice. If you can get this one for under $20, maybe even around like the $15, $16 mark, I would say that that would be ideal. And I would say, yeah, go ahead and pick it up at that price point. Like I said, this one typically goes for $30 on the Homeworx.shop website. You guys, you don't ever have to pay full price for candles, and I would strongly advise you not to. I know that the Homeworx.shop site has been having sales almost every single weekend. Plus, there are influencer codes that you can use to save additional money, which we're all looking to do these days. Let me know in the comment box down below, did you guys pick up this candle, or are you planning on it? What has been your experience? Are you guys also having the mushroom balling, I guess, on your wicks? I'd be curious to know. If you are just coming across my channel for the first time, hi, my name is Katie. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and notification bell, so that way you can be notified of every time I upload new content. I am focused primarily on candles and beauty here on my channel. This is just a hobby. I'm unsponsored. I'm a small channel, but I just like to share my thoughts and have a little community going here. And it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.